What? Hold on. No. Oh, thank you. Uno, dos, tres, 14. No, I'm not staying in Chungking Mansions. I don't know why you guys think that. I'm staying in Causeway Bay. Now. Causeway Bay. Not Chungking Mansion. I didn't want to have to go to travel back and forth that far. It is, it's not that far, but it's a hassle. I wanted to be right in the middle of things, and just I can walk outside, walk 10 minutes, and there I am. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't want to go. I thought about going there and staying there, but I didn't want to go back and forth. I figured everything was going to happen around the government buildings and around Sogo and that area. That's what I was told. So it's worked out that way. And today I went. Where did I go? Well, I went down to. I took a walk. I went down to Times Square. From Times Square, I went to, what is it? Shem Shui Po. Then I went to Bangkok, and then I went to another place. I don't remember, Lee Kok or something like that. Then I had to go back to Shem Shui Po. Then I went from there to I took the train back to the MRT back to Causeway Bay, but it was, and I had to look for a couple places. I couldn't find them, so some of the places are hard to find. This one place it was like a warehouse, but if you go to the left, there's a little elevator, just a tiny little elevator, and you go up in the elevator, and then there's like all these businesses. So the business where I went, I didn't end up getting anything from him because the guy was out of his mind on the prices. But he was like trying to charge me $350 for a helmet, and I was like, "Come on, man! These helmets are not $350." Because I had a couple Hong Kong guys tell me how much they paid. And so, I knew. I was like, I'm not paying more than that. Oh, this is a very special one. I'm like, he spoke good English. It's a very special one. I'm like, it ain't that special. I know it might save my life, but I don't think it's really going to matter. So now I got this one. It'll do. It'll do for now. What the fuck am I doing here? That's what you do. What the hell happened here? This is not the same. What did I do? Put it on backwards? I tightened it up is what I did. It fit perfectly. There we go. Let's see if it fits now. There we go. Oh yeah, I know. He was looking to gouge me. I mean, it's good enough. I got the goggles. I couldn't. Every place was out of the gas mask. No gas masks at all. Sorry, no gas mask. All the vests. No vest. I got one vest. It's not big enough. I'll rip the thing if I close it. But I got it. So I'm ready. Got a little mask. I'm more prepared than I was the first day. So, anyway, I need to take a little bit of a break because I'm knackered from the day, and I'm gonna go out in about an hour. No, Mark. No. Well, I mean, I don't know. You know how close you're getting, and you know when they're firing off tear gas and everything. Um, but I've been gassed 3 times already in 2 days, and today is supposed to be a very quiet day. Tomorrow is not. So, you know, I know guys. The guy that I've had lunch with the last 2 days, the guy that I knew through boxing. I know through boxing. Um, he says he goes, and what he does, he hangs out on the perimeter, and you know never gets in the middle of it. And like when we had lunch, he said, "Oh, I want to go take some pictures," and he started taking some pictures, and then they held up the tear gas flag, and they didn't want it, the gas to people, and then a couple people just went crazy and they shot the gas, and but once he saw the flags go up, he goes, "I'm out of here. See you later." He was gone, man. You know, so he was smart. He was one of the smart ones. Uh-huh. Well, that's nice. I guess. I mean, doesn't really, you know, it's not the first time I've been on, honestly. It's not that big of a deal to me. Shit, what else do I have to do? Just charge the phone. I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm all right, you know. Fuck that. Man, get on the roof. I mean, sometimes it's good if there's a huge crowd. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that if I can find a way. But otherwise, you know, that's not where I want to be. I want to be close to what's going on. All right, that's good. Finally got my octopus card today. $7 years, so you have 7 years to use so that means if I don't come back here for, it's probably already starting up right now. Hey, Rakib, how you doing, man? It's probably already started up already. But it'll be going on for the next 3-4 hours, and if it's not, that's okay. I mean, I got a lot of things to do. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. Maybe just a couple more days, maybe 3 more days. But it depends. There's a few things that my stay is dependent on. You know, if things go crazy tomorrow, then we'll see. You know, I'm going to wait until the last minute to make any decisions. Well, of course, there's going to be big protests tomorrow. I mean, people already know that. And it's because, you know, it's the 70th anniversary of communism, and the people, they don't care. They don't want to celebrate it. I mean, you should see some of the people. I mean, you know, I'm sure you live here. If you're a Hong Konger, you know. Shit. There's some angry people out there. A lot of youth, and then even, you know, some older people. There's a lot of angry people. They're pissed off. They don't like the way things are. And they want change, and everywhere. And you know what's so funny? I just find it unbelievable. Rakib, I'm in the middle of something right now. That's why I haven't done it. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of a protest, photographing the protest here, so I haven't been able to do it. I apologize for that, but I promise you it will go up. It's just a matter of when I have time. I only have so much time, man. Like all day today, I was busy all day from 5 o'clock in the morning. I slept at 1:30. So, and basically I was working and I fell asleep while I was working. So that's kind of how how it goes. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. What is this? Oh, I see. Commit murder on police? You mean of police? Lori, what's happening? Shouldn't have wore these shorts again today. And I forgot to put on my manscaping product. Can I have that? How you feeling, Lori? You've had a rough trip, man. Yeah, Rakib, I'm sorry, but like, man, the editing takes a long time, and I don't always have time, and I've been here, and I'm sorry, but this is a priority, So I got some of these too. I need the energy because I'm not really eating that good. Although I did eat this morning, about noon I ate. Had some good sweet sour chicken. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Rakib, but like I said. I haven't forgot about it. I don't know how much good these things really do, but I need to make sure I'm getting some nutrients because I haven't really. I would like to, but I can only be in one place at a time, man. Time is shit. This is what weighs so much. I'm not gonna change it. Time is at a premium now. I got lots of stuff to do, and not enough time to do it. And I feel like an old man here. This is what I want right here. Who gave me the $10? That was nice. Whoever did that, let me see here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Tom, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Take 2 Panadol and call me in the morning. I asked them for Motrin, and they were like, huh? Motrin? What's Motrin? Oh, you want something for pain? Yeah, Panadol. All right. My joints and my knees and my feet killing me. But, I mean, I probably walked about 20 miles today. Seriously. The last couple of days, I probably walked about 20 miles each day. Which, for me, is a lot. I want to go light. this shit. We can take this out of here. So aside from that, I saw a couple people, chanting and cheering, but I haven't seen the police out in force. I heard they were going to be at Prince Edward Station, which is where sometimes they get a little carried away, I guess. My buddy told me that what they do is they surround the Prince Edward police station, and then the police start coming out, start threatening them, and then they run off or they retreat, and then they come back and they just do it back and forth. So I don't know if what's gonna happen there, but I know exactly where to go now. I'm starting to get the feel of the place a little bit. You can see I've been sweating. I'm sweating a lot, so I'm drinking more than I'm eating. Lori, so what's the deal? How's your flu? It's so fucking heavy in here. Oh, it's the charger. I don't need these both. I don't need them. Which one's lighter? Lori fell back to sleep. This one's lighter. I want to go light tonight. Hanging in there. Just took my meds and my throat lozenge. You feel better at all? I don't need that. I don't need this. Just bring extra one, two. Fuck. I'll just bring one. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this in my pocket. What I was going to say earlier. You kidding? With my wife, man, she may not like me leaving and being gone, but she knows, she knows. I mean, I've traveled. I don't even know how many trips I've taken in my lifetime. I mean, where I've flown, taken trains to other countries. I mean, as far as the traveling goes, I mean, it doesn't take me all that long to get up to speed. And she knows, if she was going to tell me, no, don't go, if she was, telling me, angry, I'd probably go, I have to go, sorry. But if she was asking me, saying, please, I don't want you to go, don't go, maybe I would reconsider. But that's not how she is. She lets me do what I want to do, And in return, I trust her to do what she thinks is right. And she knows I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm not looking to get, believe me, when those cops say get back, man, I'm like, okay, no problem. I'm out of here. Because I'm not going to give them, just like in Thailand, you don't give them a reason. And then I think, maybe if I get my head cracked open later, I won't say this, but I think if you don't give them a good reason, you're not, when they tell you get back and you're like, no, I don't want to, well, then you're giving them. I think they know, when they, even though I haven't had the yellow vest on or whatever, they know that I'm a photographer. At least they know that. And so probably tonight or early in the morning when I'm asleep, I'll get some kind of credential. I don't know what I'll be able to do as far as a card, but I'll have some kind of certification that I'm credentialed by an organization. I've already talked to them about it, and so, worst comes to worst, I might have to scream out, I'm pressed, wait, look. Um, but I don't think it's going to get to that. I hope not. If that happens, then everything's broken down. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I don't think it's going to. So we'll see. But if see, I did buy some tea. If I go out and nothing's happening, then I'll probably just come back and edit photos, and get some rest. Because tomorrow I may have to take care of my press card, and that my friend will help me with that. I already have a way to take care of that. Tuesday press is going to be massive. Is going to be massive. Breaking Phillies on an outrating a hardware store now. Yeah, well, maybe that's why there are no masks right now. Oh, get the fuck out of here! They're not arresting any. Don't bullshit me, man. Fuck! Oh, they're arresting every. You know how many people are wearing masks? You fucking get out of here! You're a fucking troll. You're out of here. Don't put that bullshit out there, because that's complete horseshit. Because there are kids wearing masks and they're not getting arrested. So get the fuck out of here. I can't stand trolls like you, idiot. Don't try to bullshit your way through here. It's not gonna fly, man. Now, I will say this. The police did say before they don't want people wearing gas masks, and the people responded. I don't know who or whatever, but the spokespeople have. It was Joshua Wong. I don't know. I'm not that up on it, but they did respond and say, "Listen, you guys are wearing gas masks. Why do we not have to wear gas masks when you're firing tear gas at us?" It's like, I don't know. What the logic of the police is. I have no idea. Hey, Carl, what's happening? Well, that's the way that the press is. There was a girl standing next to me yesterday. She's a girl. She's a lady. She's a little bit younger than me, and I think she was from Spain. And you would have been hard pressed to get past her, because she was leaning over this railing, and I was trying to get a shot, and I was like, just move like 6 inches to the left. You got room. And she was just pushing, and I was thinking to myself, here she is. That man, one of those guys is going to jump over and crack her. So she was pushing it, and there were not that many people on the front line, because it was a little ways into Sogo, into Causeway Bay 1. But there have been times when there are 100 journalists just staying right in the front. And, I mean, listen, yesterday I said this to somebody earlier today, this Brazilian videographer that I met, this chick from Brazil. No, I'm not. People have asked me that, but I'm not sitting on the toilet. I'm sitting on the bed. This is my bed. This is my bed. And this is my bed. So I'm not sitting on the toilet. What the hell was I saying? I got distracted. Lost me. See? Oh. Last night, there was a group of journalists around like this, like a semicircle. And it was pushing just a little bit in. And then we were out into the street. And I was kind of like trying to step out a little bit so that I could get some shots going this way. And one of the cops goes, "Hey, hey, hey," or whatever. I just heard him, and I go, "Huh?" And I was like, "No problem, no problem." And he goes, "No, get out of the way. You're gonna get hit by a car." I was like, "All right." That happened a couple times, actually. You know. So it's not unusual, you know. Guys try to push it. You want to get, you know, there are people out there. They want to get the story. They want to get the shot, you know, and then the cops get pissed if they push it too much, if they don't listen. Then the cops start going, "How many times I got to tell you?" That's why, you know, listen, I was raised, you know, you do respect authority. I don't have to like what they're doing. I don't have to agree with it. But like when they're holding the baton, and you know that you can't win. Even if you have all the people, they're apparently they are driving in truckloads of Chinese from Shenzhen, Chinese police officers from Shenzhen for tomorrow. They're not playing around. You know, they don't want any trouble. None. So, you know. What do you expect? You know, I mean, it's China. And they don't want to look bad. You know. But that's what I heard, and I've heard that from a couple of people. I've heard they're already doing it, and that some of the people, and I did see one yesterday. He just kind of like laid against he's like this. He's got all his gear on and just looking like he was really arrogant, and just laying up against the fence, you know, the railing or whatever, just laying up against it like this. And I don't know, man. How many times are you gonna ask me? Jesus Christ. I got, you know, I'm focused on my own shit. I got my own little networking going on. I got people on the ground helping me now, you know. I mean, Twitter, through WhatsApp, you know, and Instagram even. So I'm not really looking at, like, I did look at Twitter just a little while ago, and you know, I got things to do. There will be. It's no worries, man. Something will go on tonight. I don't know how big it'll be, and I don't, you know, but I'm not. I don't have to be at it every second, you know, because it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. I think people are going to get hurt. I do think people are going to get hurt tomorrow. I know people are going to get gassed. I think it's going to get hairy. That's just what I think. I don't know about the guy from Hong Kong, what he thinks, but that's what I think. And a couple guys that I talked to, hello. A couple guys I talked to said they're just staying in. They're not going anywhere. And even the lady who just knocked at the door and gave me my clothes, she goes, "Tomorrow I sleep. I'm not doing anything." So, you know, I got this. And they don't have any gas masks, so, and maybe it's a good thing. But I will have to bring a shirt. No, they don't have any. I went to 3 places and none of the places had them. Counter protesters. I haven't seen anybody. Although there was a couple times where, you know, like people were screaming and yelling at each other, where I was kind of worried for the protesters. I was thinking, man, they are not in the majority. They might take an ass kicking. Some of these, because, you know, some of these guys are, you know, it's not like Thailand where most of the Thais are a bunch of little guys. Maybe some of the guys in the police force tend to be bigger, stronger, but some of these guys are big, man. You know, and you, like I said, I keep saying it. You do not want to get hit with one of their batons because if they hit you somewhere in the knee or in the elbow or something like that, man, you are ruined. You know, they'll cripple you for the rest of your life. It's not like, well, I'm gonna, it's gonna take a couple of months. I don't want to think about it. So when they say, if they say back up, I'm okay, no problem, man. I thought last night I got some shots of the guy. I haven't even looked at my photos from last night. I looked at a couple and that was it. But there was a cop standing there with a can of spray that was pointing it at some old man. I don't know what that means, man. Write in English, please, or make it to where I can see it because I don't know what you're saying and that's not cool. Well, that's for them to work out. I'm not here to change any policies or even, my thoughts on it are pretty much worthless because they mean nothing. They're just opinions. Might have to take 2 more of those Panadol. But what I was going to say earlier, last night and this morning, last night there was a whole section, I don't know where it wasn't far from here. It was near the Causeway Bay MTR. On the ground, there was a huge section where they had knocked out the bricks, and it was just dirt. And this afternoon, there's like 3 guys standing there or squatting, and they're banging in new bricks. They're putting in brand new bricks again. And then like late last night, there were probably a half a dozen workers in one little area, and they're all like, they've got like a big board and a big broom, and they're pushing all the bricks to the side, and they're cleaning the road. So by like 12 o'clock, most of the cleanup has already been done. There are people ripping down stuff. There's like workers ripping down stuff, and thank you. They're ripping down posters and and then they just come right back and they just keep doing it. And they're so methodical in how they do it. I couldn't believe how efficient they were. I still can't believe it. I think of it, and they were just, they were humming. It was like, you'd think that, oh wow, maybe they're slowing up, and then all of a sudden a wave will walk by, run by, and they'll have the little bucket of glue or the spray can. Pretty wild. So anyway, I just wanted to give a little update. If things get hairy tonight, maybe I'll stream again. I don't know. I don't know about tomorrow. If it's a little bit tense, I don't have a problem really streaming. But if it starts really going off like it did yesterday, where I'm like standing almost in the middle of a huge cloud of tear gas or something like that, and it seems like it's going to get worse, and it's just like unbelievably tense, I can't function like that. I can't stream, hold something, try to take photos, and the photos are what's important, so yeah, if I can stream, I will, but I'm not making any promises because, I I need to be kind of focused. I need to focus on the task at hand. Too many water bottles. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're from China. Thanks for watching. What do you think about what's going on? I don't know how good your English is, but what do you think about what's going on? Listen, man, this is not my battle. This is their battle. And you know, I can have an opinion on what's happening, but it doesn't. To me, like my opinion doesn't matter because I have no vote. It doesn't change anything, and all that is an opinion. Now, maybe it's it's more educated than it was when I before I came over here. Of course, okay, but I'm not here to meddle, and I don't think I mean, it's been a while since I've been considered a journalist, but considering that I am again now, I don't think I should. What my views are, the photos are what's important. They tell the story, I think. Me thinks. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know. Does anybody know what's going on in Indonesia right now? Is things still hot there? Well, it is up to the Hong Kongers. And, like, who am I to step on their toes? Who am I to step on the Chinese police's toes? There are things that people don't know. And, of course, I think the Hong Kongers have they definitely have some valid points. And, what did they say? It wasn't, Metro's functioning. What are you talking? I took the Metro all day today. So it's functioning. Thank you, Lori. I hope you feel better, huh? My feet, my knees, and my hips, they hurt. That's the truth. But, that's life, I can complain about it, but it doesn't do any good. I just take a couple pain relievers, painkillers, and just keep on going. I don't know what you know, the guy from China. I don't know what you know, what you don't know. I don't know why you're confused. I don't know how much information you're getting. I really don't know. I know I'm sorry. I don't understand, but, I don't speak Chinese. Yeah, of course there's other Westerners. Not in the crowd, but as press. In the crowd, there's people who live in Hong Kong. There's a large expat population here. So, oh, man, I am dying. Hot out today. Should I bring these? Yes. No. Nah, I'm not gonna bring it. Fuck it. This is. Okay, what I was asking about was, yeah, my room's real expensive. You really think that with a TV on the wall and me, like I can almost arm to arm. I'm not a big, a tall guy. I'm about, I'd say about a foot and a half from being able to spread my arms out like this and touch from one side of the room to the other. So you think it's real expensive? I mean, come on. I look incarcerated. Well, thank you. That's nice. I don't think I need these. Need the insurance. Need the octopus card. Yeah, the octopus card is pretty good, man. I like that. You can use it for the metro. You can use it for all kinds of things. I think you can use it for taxis. Get stuff at 7-Eleven. It's beautiful. I'm gonna leave these here. That goes. What else? This goes for sure. This goes for sure. This goes. Bottle of water. Oh, it's too big. Well, I've kind of figured that. I'm in Causeway Bay. I'm from the U.S. and I live in Thailand. So you guys should know what's going on in Indonesia. I've been on Lockhart Road. I have been there. Numerous times. Nong Khai. Oh, I've been to Nong Khai and I lived there for about a year. These two can go in. Nong Khai's all right. Bag is getting thrashed now. Alright, I'm ready to roll. So, yeah, I'm okay. Everything's good. I got about 10 minutes and that's it. And then I'm heading out. And if things are cracking, then maybe I'll stream again. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't really want to. It's a lot more work to stream at the same time as you're photographing things. It's a hell of a lot of work. There are girls. I see Chinese girls or Hong Kongers walking around with Osmos, the Osmo Mobile, and that's all they're doing. And they're with the press and they're filming stuff, So, well, you have your beliefs in the Chinese mainland, and obviously Hong Kongers have their own beliefs, Oh, please don't start asking me about what camera I use, and You know, the camera's not important. If you're asking what kind of camera, then yeah, just don't ask what kind of camera somebody uses. Actually, I don't think I have them all listed. I have some of them listed. I think I have about, I don't know, 6 or 8 listed or something like that. We're gonna need this too. This will help. Help a little. Sure. You know, all the talk about politics here is just like, it's just armchair quarterback, and that's all it is. Seriously. It's like, you know, well, they should do this, they should do that, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Nobody knows, you know. Oh, cool, man. No, but I mean, really, I don't mean to be a prick about it, but first, they're all listed. And second, anybody who knows me and knows what I think about photography knows that while a camera is important, it's important you have the right camera for the right for the job you're doing. You know, if just because you have a good camera doesn't mean you're gonna be a great photographer. And just because you have a shitty camera, I mean a camera that works, I've got a $35 little film camera, and it takes great photographs. You know, yeah. Don't get me started on the iPhone. I mean, I like the iPhone. You should be wearing your American and Bangkok. Yeah. Actually, I should be wearing my It's an Adventure. I should be wearing It's My Adventure, you know, an AmericanInBangkok.com or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I know. I hear that all the time, but I only got so many of them. I only got so many of my own shirts. This is it's a hand, you know, like towel to the hand, and it's all full of sweat. But you know what? I'm not gonna take it off, and it's not because I enjoy being stinky. But these kids came up to me today. They were kids. They're like 22, and they go, "Are you a photographer?" And I didn't have my camera out or anything like that. And they go, "Are you a photographer?" And I go, "Well, yeah." And one of the kids goes, "Yeah, I can tell." And I go, "There's something like that." And I was like, "No, I look hot and sweaty and tired." That's what I said to them. You know, they were really cool. Yeah, it is. I like this shirt. I don't know. It's appropriate to wear like facing off against the cops because they see that hand, and it's like there is a shot I took. I didn't really put it up of he's a liaison between the media and the police, and some old man got him pissed yesterday, really pissed. I think I was streaming it. Got him really pissed off, and he started pointing at him like this, and I got that shot, and it turned out great. I liked it. It was really nice. I don't know what he said. Too bad I couldn't understand what was going on. Ugh. I gotta start stretching. Stretching will always help. It's too bad my buddy, I forgot 2 times in a row. He said that if you go to they have some like massage parlors it's mainly for Hong Kongers. And it's like $15, $20 or something like that. And, you know, they give you a good massage, no hanky-panky. They give you some tea. They give you, you know, like a shower and whatever else they do. I don't know, but it's a straight on place to get a good massage and to have a spritz. You know, it's basically like getting a spritz and everything. And I just forgot the last couple of days to ask him, but I could use one. Could use a massage right now. Anyway. All right. Well, you know what? I'll end up streaming all night, and I want to go out. I want to go out and see what's going on. See what the mood is and what people are saying about tomorrow. And nothing better to do than do it. Nothing better to do than go out there, you know. I don't know. Go on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. You can go to my website, the website for photography, notanamericaninbangkok.com. I think everything's in the description. Yeah. Thank you very much there, John Targowski. Is that your real name? I have to ask you. Or is it like a made-up name? I have to ask that question. And good night. Thank you. Thank you very much, though. All right. Thank you, man. Thanks a lot. Who knows? Maybe later on tonight I'll upload some stuff if anything's going on. It's real. Okay. Wow. I was wondering. Yeah, maybe I'll put something up on Instagram. I don't know. I'm on Twitter. Been putting stuff up on Twitter. I think I put something up from last night on Twitter a little while ago. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom and Tom. Shit. Fucking A. I figured you were Polish. I knew a guy once. His last name was Ronsky. I was like, man, I was a kid then. Anyway. I gotta get motivated. You know, I haven't had a cup of coffee since I've been here. I slept about 3 hours, 3.5 hours last night. So I'm like taking breaks anytime I can. Like I'm on the subway and they've got like priority seating for old people, people who are like crippled, and I'm like it hurts to walk. I'm in pain and stuff. So I'm like, man, I'm sitting down. You know, if there's not like some little old lady who can barely stand up, I'm like, I gotta sit down, man. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know. I know there's some Ukrainian, Russian, Kazakhstani, and a lot of Indian. But I didn't know there was a Polish one there. So, yeah. Anyway, it's 9 o'clock here on the dot. And what's today? Monday night. I gotta make a quick call to the wife, see if I can get a hold of her and my kids, and then I'm going out. And like I said, if something's going on, I'll try to stream at least a little bit. If not, then you know, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I'll probably stream at some point tomorrow. But all right, man. Thanks again, and take it easy. But yeah, just you know, if I know I'll be streaming for sure, you know, maybe I'll put something up on Twitter or something like that and just say I'm getting ready to stream, or in Facebook. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. I gotta go. Until next time, they say here, bye-bye. Thanks, Carl. See you guys.